Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Eschalon Book 2. And I don't know if I'm just literally blind, or if this actually just opened later, if this was a hidden passage that opened while I was searching and I wasn't paying attention to it. I mean, either way, I missed this very obvious opening that actually connects to this part of the building. And also I missed that there is this shaded area, which actually might indicate exactly what I was talking about, like a bridge connecting these two buildings on the top floor. I mean, there is a staircase leading up here, so that would be extremely funny if that actually turns out to be true. And I mean, actually funny, yes, but also I would be very surprised if it weren't the case. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's not gonna be as simple though. That opens that in a completely different building. I actually don't see a bridge. Never mind. Huh. But there certainly is an upper floor to that. Huh. Okay. And no bridge visible at all. So it's apparently not the solution. It's interesting that this next door building does have this upper floor. But it's absolutely nothing inside. Huh. Well, I mean, we opened that portcullis, so I guess that's good, probably. It should be... Oh yeah, actually there is another upstairs area from that building. Interesting. Yeah, this is weird, really weird. I mean, why would this guy be locked in like that? It's so curious. Can I put that on the map as well? Just because it bothers me a little bit that, you know, to have these unexplored, unmapped areas. At least it's easy enough to see which buildings I have and haven't been into. So that's really convenient actually that way. I'm assuming I can talk to you, yeah. You say you're gonna have an eye on me, but I mean, the reality is that you really don't. Unknown ring. It's not magical though. Healing elixir. And I'm gonna take that one. Those are pretty rare, obviously. I haven't really found like any. I started the game with 2 of each kind of potion, and that was the first time I ever found another potion of any kind. Well, another healing potion, that is. I guess I found some miscellaneous potions, but really few and far between. Property for sale, huh? Interesting. Is this locked? No, it's not. There's probably also no reason to be in here. I wonder if you can actually buy that and make that your permanent base for the time being. I'm gonna close that. Just... Oh! Quill and Inkwell. I mean, sorry. And I'm also gonna take that rat meat. I'm not entirely sure why you have that. I mean, for me it's okay because I'm an adventurer, but for normal people, they probably shouldn't have rat meat in there. Especially in their, like, nightstand or whatever. That seems kind of weird. Okay, Inkwell though. That's great. That's one of the items off the list. Hello, random citizen. This person does not make eye contact with you when you attempt to greet him. The busy streets of Port Kudat are filled with nameless citizens going about their business. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Office of Security and Authoritative Business, Mistfell Province. Sounds awfully official. Sir? Oh, hi there. Yes, there is someone inside. Edwin. You see a man dressed in fine clothing, filing accounting records away on a shelf. He turns to greet you as you approach. Initially, he seems to be taken aback by your appearance. Perhaps he was expecting a wealthy merchant or aristocrat. Greetings to you. I'm Edwin, and I'm the Minister of Affairs for Port Kudat. Minister of all kinds of affairs, apparently. Okay. I oversee the process of tax collection, port fee collection, merchant licenses, and citizens' writs. Which one of these has brought you in today? I mean, technically none of those. I'm interested in obtaining a citizen's... Oh, I guess, obviously, that didn't even occur to me, but I could have entered the city without finding the citizen's writ by way of the sewers. Huh. I mean, what would I have to do? Just in theory. Of course, I don't think I need one ever again, but just in case. But of course, a citizen's writ is very important if you want to do business within Port Kudat or pass freely through the city gates. I'll need to look at your qualifying paperwork. I assume you own a business here in Port Kudat? No. Well then, you must operate a boat that unloads at the port, correct? Your port manifesto will suffice. Nope. Ah, you are a property owner then. You own a house within the walls of Port Kudat, a true citizen of our fine city. I'll just have a look at your deed. Nope. Edwin smirks at you. Well, I'm very sorry. A traveler such as yourself does not qualify for a citizen's writ. It is for your own safety, and that of our permanent citizens, that you remain guarded within the city walls. And a warning to you. If you do make it out of the city, do not expect to be let back in. Except, I mean, they did take the writ away, but they did open the gate for me. I mean, I haven't actually tried passing through the gate again, but... I mean, since they did take it from me... Or didn't they, actually? Did they not? Oh, they didn't. I still have it. Okay, never mind then. Reclaiming the current to be a citizen of Worker within the city of Port Kudat. Right. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, thankfully that works. Never mind then. Do you know of any jobs in town? I'm looking for work. You're looking for work, are you? Sure, I can give you a job. Across town. Near the docks is an abandoned warehouse. Oh, done that. If you go take a look at the place, you'll find it filled with spiders. A spider egg was hidden inside a crate of produce that shipped in from Barrier. Before we discovered it, the egg hatched and the spiders just took over the whole warehouse. We just sealed the place up and left it. I've tried to get the captain of the guard to send a few soldiers over there to take care of the mess. But he just laughs and says it's a civilian problem, not a military concern. So, it is up to me to find a solution. How about you go over and clear the place out? The job pays 400 gold. Well, I mean, since I've already done it, sure. Spiders in the warehouse. Pretty straightforward. Great, okay. To get in, you have to go through a special double gate designed to seal the warehouse off in a situation such as this. The gate will close behind you and will not open until the last spider is killed. In fact, that gate did not open again at all, but all the others did, so that was good. Come back and see me when the job is finished, which is now. Yeah. The spiders have been vanquished. Vanquished. Splendid news indeed. You have done a great service for the merchants of Port Kudat. Now we can finally use the warehouse again. As promised, here's 400 gold, and more importantly, 1,000 experience points. Generous. So was there anything else? No. Actually, there was a third thing to ask him about. I didn't even read it. Oh. Well, I guess it's no longer... Nope. 1%, yeah. Interesting. I guess this must be the city prison or something? Huh. Anyway. Let me close the door for you. No? Is there even a... Yes, there is a door. There we go. Okay. Ah, and we're back at this place. Wait. Oh yeah, so I guess I must have walked... Yeah, I must have walked that way and past this place on my first visit to the city. Sonya's House of Pain? Sonya's House of Pain 2, actually. What? House of Pain. This looks like a training place, like a dojo. I hope that's all it is. House of Pain? Not otherwise interested, I think. Hey, Sonya. You see a familiar woman. Familiar? Really? Do I know her from the first game? Practicing sword techniques. She greets you as you approach. Hello, welcome to... Hey, don't I know you? I mean, I'm gonna assume yes, but I literally don't remember. Huh. Yes, I think I may have trained you a few years ago in Blackwater, before the fall of Thaermore. My name is Sonya, remember? As you can see, I've made it out of Thaermore just fine, and I've recently opened this new training facility here in Port Kudat. Sonya looks you up and down, shaking her head. You look a bit out of shape. Yeah, I guess. You could use a few lessons to sharpen those sloppy skills. I bet. I'm a certified weapons master in swords, cleaving weapons, and bludgeoning weapons. Only those. I was hoping shields, but I mean, I guess I'll take cleaving weapons. 700? Wait. Dang it. Okay. So not only... that makes sense, actually. That the training cost would be based on your current skill level and not how many units of training you've already received. That makes the whole thing even more unfortunate then. Where you... Not only do I want to wait until I find a skill trainer to pay a small amount for learning a new skill, but I also really don't want to put any skill points in until I've trained every single skill that I'm interested in via trainers until they get too expensive. This is a really unfortunate dynamic. I mean, this is already getting to the point where it's maybe a little bit too expensive to actually be worth it. hold on. That is cleaving weapons. Cleaving weapons. Is at 6, okay. Right. My money is it okay. I guess I'm gonna pay for one level just because. Yeah. And the next one is gonna be 800? Sure enough. No. Oh, okay. It's unfortunate that she only trains those weapon skills specifically. But I guess the throwing and ranged weapons, bows, do have another trainer already. So I guess there doesn't need to be redundancy. There could be, of course. There's really nothing, no rule against it. But I'm guessing that there's probably only going to be one trainer per skill. Hello, person. Marisa, right. You see a friendly face welcoming you. Friendly? I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Marisa's Mercantile. Look around. I have a large inventory of general goods, and not even an option to ask for quests. I need some supplies. What do you have? Well, mostly food. Protection from elements. Belladonna. No torches. Invisibility, elixir, nimbleness, detox, cat's eye, potion of haste. So no disease curing. Oh well. Crush, smash, destroy. That would be bludgeoning weapons. A bar brawler's guide. That seems like unarmed skill. Master's guide to the bow. So unfortunately, these all are of no interest to me. I'm gonna buy this actually though. I guess while I'm in town. Not expecting to do any fighting or really much spellcasting. I'm going to put on that, just so I can buy stuff like that. In fact, let me just buy potatoes? I don't know. Those aren't really very nourishing, are they? Steaks, though. Those are expensive. Well, let's maybe sell stuff first. What? Wait. Are you not a general goods merchant? Oh, you will buy reagents. Yeah, I guess you are selling reagents. Huh, interesting. So this is kind of an even more specialized shop. Of course I can at least sell these. Right, that one as well. Not this, not this. Obviously, not any of those. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. I could buy those steaks, I guess. But it's not super necessary. So I guess I'm not going to right now. It's a tempting looking storeroom there, but nah. I'm not that desperate. Not yet, anyway. Cat Ice is still active. It's still pretty dark, though. It's also raining, so... can very well use my torch. I'm starving? Oh, I really am starving. Oh, I literally did not realize. Okay, let's have some spider legs. I really need to get that disease sorted. What is... oh, this is an opening. Water trickles from the top of this granite obelisk down its smooth sides. A plaque on the stone reads, Loxton Hall Academica. Ah, so this is where I want to be for the main quest. Which means that I'm gonna save it for last. Yeah, it's so dark though. I guess I could visit the inn. But of course now I just ate. So I kind of prefer to get those tapeworms sorted first. Except now it's completely pitch black. Oh, because cat eyes. Okay, that's slightly better. Where would one find some sort of church? This is the warehouse that I cleared out. It's a bit of a forest inside the city limits. That's nice. What is this place? Mistfell Port Authority. Okay. Come on, please. Mighty Hammer Ironworks. I guess I might as well sell some stuff. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Biscuit ration. Automatically identified. You see a tall, burly man. Welcome to my smithing shop. Folks around here call me Big Sal. What can I do for you? Well, would you happen to have any tasks that need done? No, I run a very efficient shop here. I don't need my floor swept, and I don't need you to go find any supplies for me. Well, that's unfortunate. Big Sal begins to turn away, but then stops as if an idea has struck him. Well now, maybe there is something you can do for me. But it is such a small task that I would be a fool to even pay you a single gold coin to complete it. Still, it might give you something to do for the next 30 seconds. Interested? I mean... I should probably pass on that offer. I mean, maybe, but... I was thinking that my next 30 seconds seemed a bit empty. What can I do for you? Big Sal smiles. Well, this is probably the simplest and shortest of all quests you've ever undertaken. But here it is. I can't leave the store right now, but the alchemist down the street asked about an armor hardening formula that I use. Could you run down to Excelsior Elixirs and tell Becca that my formula is just ectoplasm and ambergris? See, that's all there is to it. Sure. I mean, it is a quest, so even if I don't get paid for it, I'm expecting to at least get like 1 experience out of it, which is obviously worth it. Anyway, let's do something a bit more useful, perhaps. Okay, emerald encrusted tempered steel large shield. Impressive. Also extremely heavy. Holy crap. Some heavy armor. Actually, do you have any non-heavy armor? Immune leather armor. Disease resistance. Disease resistance. That's pretty tempting right now. Elemental and intelligence. Divination and 2 wisdom? Ooh. Look at that. Druid's head is superior to the wizard's head. At the same price. Still only 1 armor though. Kind of unfortunate. It's a heavy belt, accurate gloves, +2 thrown weapons. That's what I have. Heavy armor. Wasn't I looking for something? Oh god, what am I looking for? I guess I'm looking for bronze gloves and a bronze girdle. Some bronze body armor. I mean, there is bronze chain armor, but I'd prefer not to actually pay money for it. So maybe I'll eventually find one. Demonic Iron Longsword. Well, there's a magical weapon. Unfortunately, not the right type. Okay. Is there anything I might be interested in? I mean, yes, this immune leather armor is amazing, but it's also so expensive. Could it be worth it? Should I buy that? I mean, that would be an amazing upgrade over what I have. I also feel... I mean, I've seen this leather armor base item with more armor than this. So I feel like this is probably not the best this type of item could be. But how likely am I to actually just find a better item for the slot sometime soon? I guess it's pretty low. It's 1200 gold, but I mean, I have the money right now. In fact, let me sell stuff first. We'll see how much I really have. Tinker's gloves, useless, useless. Useless, 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 useless as it turns out. Actually, can you, hold on. 1 gold to identify? Flight arrows? Okay. But they're worth 2 and there's 10 of them, so... Sure. That... Yeah, well, that didn't amount to a whole lot, but better than nothing. 386. Dwarven steel lord's helm. Oh, fancy. What are these? 4 armor. Steel military cloak. Okay, a steel cloak. Not entirely sure how that works, but you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll buy it. I will. I did, in fact. Might have been a bit of a waste. And you know, if I do find a better item, not a problem. I'm gonna sell this one for still a few hundred gold, you know. Not a problem. Okay, so down the street was it? Alchemy, whatchamacallit? Is it right here perhaps? I have not been here, so might be. Yep, sure enough. Hello, Becca. You see a woman with striking red hair and emerald eyes. Her store smells of herbs and incense, and a hazy cloud of burnt dwarvish mallow leaf hangs in the air. Okay. Greetings to you. My name is Becca, and this is my alchemy store. I sell alchemy supplies, but I also train people in the art of brewing and mixing their own potions. So, what can I offer for you? Offer? What can I do for you? Well, first of all, Big Sal sent me here to let you know that his formula for strengthening armor is ectoplasm and ambergris. 25 XP. Hey, that's better than nothing. Shortest quest ever. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, how nice of him. I was fairly confident that's what it was, but I wanted to be sure. Knowing Big Sal, he probably didn't even pay you for doing him this favor, did he? Well, here, take these 3 gold coins. I feel bad if you didn't get a bit of a reward for doing Sal's busy work. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. How nice of her. Anyway, where can I find more alchemy recipes? Let's see here. Since I don't have the skill, I mean, there's no reason not to pay 100 gold to have the skill, right? Just in case. There's really no harm in doing that. More recipes. Quality recipes can be hard to come by, I know. I suggest that you keep checking in with me every week, as I often get new recipes in stock that I can resell to you. However, I can offer you another option. For one fee, I can fill your recipe book up with every recipe that I know of. And I'm pretty sure that I know every single recipe that has ever been developed. This is not the cheapest solution for gaining recipes, but it will save you many hours of hunting down each recipe individually. My fee for the service is 750 gold. I mean, it's depending on how expensive each individual recipe is, that's probably cheaper than buying them all individually. Of course, you could just find them. However, I'm still not planning to do a lot of alchemy, so I'm gonna pass for the time being. What do you have for sale? And more importantly, can I sell these things to you? No. So, another very specialized shop. Anyway, leather skin, no. Elixir, restoration, right. Fortify mana, invisibility, empty flask, nimbleness, ogre strength. Still no disease. Cure for disease. Breakfast of champions? A potion that refills hunger, perhaps? What else would this be? Antitoxin craft and creation. Toxins aren't the problem. Helpful potions for mages, protection from elements. Actually, though, I mean, these all tend to contain multiple recipes, right? Protection from elements, secrets of the sharpshooter, curing greater ailments. Greater? You know what? Just on the off chance that having only 1 point in alchemy is already enough, I'm gonna get this one. When presented with injuries that go beyond the bumps, bruises, and blood loss that a simple health elixir can't fix, one must look into an elixir of cure ailments. Such ailments may include diseases that ravage the body, broken bones, or insanity of the mind. The elixir itself is rather simple. Worm leaf and willow bark. Well, I think I've had 1 piece of willow bark in the past. Blended together, they will make a concoction that will cleanse the body and mend that which is broken or unbalanced. Well, that's good to know. And actually, just like with... I wasn't sure, but just like with skill books, you can resell the recipe after buying it. Okay, willow leaf and worm bark? Oh, dwarvish mellow leaf. Never mind, that's belladonna. So you're not... That's worm leaf, okay. But no bark. And that's expensive too, holy crap. Jesus. Okay. I mean, okay. Let's see here. Recipes. Elixir of Cure Ammo. Worm... I mean, at least it tells me there. Harden armor. Oh. I guess I did learn that way, huh? Didn't even consider that. It's kind of funny. Please just... Okay. Charm Cloud. Actually, I might go ahead and sell that one. Also, I will sell this back to you. Right back at you. Hasty victories. Haste potion. I mean, it's crazy how... I guess I might find worm leaf among other things if I'm resting out in the open. I've been doing most of my resting recently, or if not all of my resting, underground. Well, most of it at least. And thus I've been finding things like sulfur and brimstone, and not herbs. So I guess that makes sense. This is closed. There's a lever inside of her bedroom. That's not locked though. Again, tempting to just break into her laboratory like that, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, there might be some useful potions to grab, but I'm not gonna do it. This building here, oh, got some sarcophagi. Oh, nice. All empty though. Well, I mean, this should lead to that portcullis I opened. Just based on the position, the relative positions of these houses. Yeah, okay. Suspicious. Is this gonna teleport me or something? Yep, sure enough, and it brings me right here. Well, that's interesting. No longer over encumbered, so that's good if I do need to do any fighting here. And in fact, then, since this is going to get me down here, that sucks. Okay. That just closed behind me. Well, here I am now. I'm kind of hesitant to quick save. Oh, I did quick save again. I did that so instinctively that I could not remember when I last quick saved, but I did before entering the teleport tile, which makes perfect sense. Okay, so I have cat eyes active now. Shadow Assassin has a 90% hit chance against me, despite me being, or I guess it's only a 90% instead of a 100% chance because I'm partially hidden in darkness. Meanwhile, I have the full hit chance against this guy, a full hit chance of 18%. He does not deal a ton of damage though. Wait, what was that? 22 damage against him? When I do hit? Okay. Where do you think you're going? Nice. Oh, okay, they have a range attack. Nice! 250 XP. Very defeatable, thankfully. Still, I would absolutely prefer to only fight a single one of these at a time. So I'm hoping one of them is going to wander into my line of sight so I can... Oh, almost. Come on. Perfect. What? That's not the right spell. But I guess I'll take it. It did the job, so... Oh, don't wander away. Come on. What are you doing? No, they're both coming, right? Maybe not? They seem to forget about me as quickly as they... as they learn about me. Kind of annoying. Maybe if I just remind him occasionally of my presence? Yeah, okay. That seems to have done the trick. And now we just keep rolling the dice. One more hit might do it. Nice. Very nice. Unfortunately, they, despite being humanoid enemies, they don't drop anything. But that's okay. That is quite alright. Wait. Would prefer not to be in his line of sight for so long. That's okay. Yeah, perfect. Come on. Would you please just move in a straight line? And would you, jerk, please just stop backing off? Come on, please. Well, he's whittling me down, but... I think I'm still eventually gonna win, maybe? Come on, only one more hit. Getting a little bit close here. There we go, finally. Yikes. Okay, so is this gonna be somehow protected? Any traps? I still have, also, yeah, I have this on, and I still had this on. Okay, I mean, not, it's 1 point of armor, but it's not like the divination skill actually helps me in combat, so it's not a huge deal. Anyway, let's tidy things up a little bit. Whatever. Let's eat a little bit. 8%. Ugh. Okay, that's just open. Some unknown arrows. Oh, that must just open the way back out. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, 8% chance is not a lot. Lock rating 5. I guess I'm gonna give it a try, but then I'm just gonna hack it open. Yeah. How many? I did find some lockpicks recently. Down to 9. Whoa! Really? That seems incredibly unlikely, but it also only had some gold in it. Ultimately, kind of a disappointing little assassin's hideout. Maybe there's a quest to, like, root out the assassins hiding somewhere in town. Certainly seems possible. So, yeah, maybe in that regard, this will turn out to be more worthwhile. And, I mean, I did get a good amount of experience out of it, actually, just for killing those guys, and some money just from finding those few items. So I'm not complaining here. Not exactly. In fact, where's my armor at? 21? Not bad. Would be 22 with the correct hat on, but oh well. What is this again? Mama Fanny's Slop House and Hostel. Okay, good to know. I hadn't actually seen this before. Right. Well, I had seen it, just not the entrance. Wait, are you Mama Fanny? Dwarven lady? Bearded dwarven lady? I guess so. Not so bearded in the portrait. I see an old woman who is very small and plump. At first you think she's of dwarven descent, but then you realize that she is merely an elderly human who has been worn down by time and gravity. Okay, fair enough. Oh my. Look here, Papa. We have as a visitor. What can Mama Fanny do for you today? Well, what do you... Who's Papa? I don't see anyone else here. Should I... That's not the kind of question that you would probably ask in that situation. Just, you know, try to ignore it. Whatever. Papa is my husband. He passed away 12 years ago, but he is still with me. I talk to him every day. Late at night, when it is quiet, you might hear Papa walking around or breaking a dish if he's upset. Okay. Remind me not to be around at midnight then. What do you have for sale? Tales of Extreme Survival. Maybe more free foraging skill? Magica Divine. Maybe free... whatchamacallit? Well, divination skill. The War of Mercantilism. Mercantile skill. We'll take all of those. Fine China plate. Delicate. Royal, because it's fine china and for a royal household, but how does that fit into if only you knew me? I mean, it kind of has to do with like table etiquette, which is kind of along the lines of what I was thinking for that fourth item. Well, first of all, let's buy some more lockpicks. Yes. Invisibility, stone skin, fortify mana, mana potion, haste. Well, unfortunately, nothing super useful. I will buy more of this because I already have some of it and it's gonna neatly stack with what I have. Right, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna quickly read these books. How much is a room here? 30. Okay. No thanks. Not for now. Extreme Survival. This book chronicles the adventures of Stroud Selton as he willingly puts himself in harm's way. Stroud Selton? Is that a reference to something? I don't know. Or someone in the real world, I guess. Maybe, but I don't think I'm actually familiar with the name. Just seems like, it sounds like a kind of a strange name, so it could just be some sort of attempt at wordplay. Anyway, as he willingly puts himself in harm's way to prove man's ability to survive the harshest of conditions. It was written quite recently, and appears to almost be some sort of propaganda to combat the continual decline in public opinion following the fall of Thaermore. With each tale, the human race is painted to be the ultimate species in all of Eschalon, with the ability to adapt to any climate and situation. While the underlying motive of the text is clear, it still makes for a compelling and entertaining read. Okay. In addition to being enjoyable, you find the book to be a treasure trove for information for finding food and water in hostile and unfamiliar environments. For example, in the chapter Stranded in the Sands, Selton describes how he used a metal buckler to capture the morning dew and found some hardy but very nutritious plants that thrived in the desert heat. Another chapter details how to identify various plant life in the forest. You learn how to properly identify berries that are edible versus those that are poisonous. You even discover that certain mushrooms you would normally steer clear of are actually quite nutritious. There is also brief mention of some herbs that would be useful in alchemy or medicine. In the final chapter, simply titled Frozen, he tells of trekking through the great Northland expanse. In that bitterly cold, desolate tundra, he details methods for trapping small game and scraping back snow to find vegetation. Selton then describes ways for properly melting snow into drinkable water and strongly cautions against actually eating the snow. Especially when it's yellow. Okay, well, that was 2 levels of foraging. Awesome. I guess some of these minor skill books, or for some of these minor non-combat skills, you might always, or at least often, get 2 skill points out of it. It's very generous. As you are rifling through this book of divination magic, a single page falls out. You pick up the fallen parchment and begin reading the passage written upon it. That simple passage has a profound effect upon your being, rendering the remainder of the book unnecessary. Wow. There is one major component that makes the practice of divination magic possible. Do you know what that is? It is the glue that holds together every healing spell. It is the steel that bolsters every protective chant. It is the fire that boils the flesh from your enemies. That component is faith, which ironically, my atheistic healer is completely lacking, and still, everything but blessing works on him. Let's not question it. It's just divine. Were it not for faith, there would be no divination. If you had doubt in your gods, then the magic would not spring forth from your fingers, and yet it does. If you were unsure about yourself, there would be no healing, no protecting, no smiting. Pure faith is all you need to make miracles. And what of the atheist, who rejects the notion of a god while still practicing the art of divinational magic? I'm surprised it's actually addressed, but okay. Their faith must then lie in that of the living world around them, the tree that sways, the deer that jumps, the sun that shines, all things that contribute to the life energy that binds us together. It is faith in this energy that gives the atheist practitioner of divination magic his abilities. Okay, well, thanks for clearing that up. That was also 2 levels. Wow. I don't know, maybe there are 2 books for each skill, one that gives you 1 skill and another one that gives you 2 points? Huh. These are not very valuable in terms of money, which makes it so surprising that they're so good, actually. Huh. I mean, I'll take it. Making the most gold possible from a sale or buying an item for less than its worth is referred to as the War of Mercantilism. As a participant, you must always be ready to fight tooth and nail to save or earn each coin. Knowing who you are dealing with is vital. Greet your opponent and engage them in idle conversation. Find out what they like or dislike. This will afford you the opportunity to befriend them and take advantage of that friendship during your transactions. Awesome. Capitalism. So nice. Never let yourself come across as being well-to-do, even if you are. Give people the impression that you are struggling, but trying to cover it up. Wear very clean but perhaps slightly torn clothing. This will lend to the appearance of a poor but hard-working individual. Being pitied might hurt your pride, but pride doesn't line your gold pouch. This works equally if you are a buyer or a seller. Buying or selling an item isn't just about knowing its value. It is much more important to understand how to pitch that value. If you're selling an old damaged sword, refer to it as having nostalgic or collectible value. Let the potential buyer know how that sword slew the great were-fiend of Philpine Forest. If you are buying a sword, don't let the seller's story behind it blind you to its true value. Point out all the flaws that you see, and stay focused on your goal price. Practice these basic maneuvers during your transactions abroad until they become second nature. Why specifically abroad? Once you master these essential skills, you will be well on your way to becoming a general of the bartering battlefield. Go forth and earn much gold, soldier. Okay. Oh, I gained this. Oh, wait. It's when you already have the skill that you get 2 points. Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. Oh, we have 1 permanent skill in it. That's fine. I might actually... Well, I don't know if I'm gonna put any points into it. If I find a trainer, I'm definitely gonna train it at least a little bit. It's definitely gonna pay for itself in the long run. And of course, I'm always gonna have this. Right. Okay. Useful. Of course, I'm going to sell these right back to you. Okay, nice. Those are still unknown, but you wouldn't buy them anyway. In fact, I should probably see the blacksmith again. Who should also probably buy this? I don't know, Charm Cloud? I guess it... Depending on what it really does, maybe it's really, really powerful. Maybe I should just hold on to it. Yeah, okay. So let's stack these. Hello. Wow, what's going on? Stack these, there we go. Put this back here. Okay. So the... Oh, that is the door. Okay. Blacksmith. We have... Right, I never entered this, but that's just... dormitory. What is this? I guess this is part of the smithy, huh? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Not gonna lock that, unlock that, pick that open in front of his eyes. That seems kind of stupid. Also, I forgot to actually identify these mithril arrows. Okay, those are worth a little bit. Sell for 4 apiece. Sure. Right, you're not gonna buy these things. I haven't actually found the local magic shop. Okay, can't go through that. Did I check out this little empty plot of land? Maybe I didn't because it was dark back then. I also... Right, this is the port authority. Certainly looks like... Yeah, I mean... Clearly looks like I'm not going to be able to fully explore this town in one episode. That was to be expected, though. I did do a lot, though. Oh, gonna take that copper dagger. Thank you very much. And this femur. Don't think that's one of the items that I need. Welcome to Port Kudat. All shipments must be cleared with the port authority before being offloaded. Makes sense. 22 gold pieces. Thank you very much. Fancy looking boat. I mean, ship, obviously. Not just a boat. That we cannot interact with in any way. Okay, just putting all of this on my map. What was this again? I feel like I've looked at the sign on that building multiple times. You know what? Why don't I guess I'm gonna go visit the Port Authority. Just because it's the one major building down here that I, in the southern part of town that I haven't actually checked out. And I think that's where I'm gonna end the episode. Come on. Hello, sir. Ned. You see a salty old sea captain. He looks as if he has traveled more leagues across the open ocean than all the countless steps you've taken on your own journeys. Hail, my name is Ned, and I'm in charge of the Mistfell Port Authority. It is my job to manage the ports and lighthouses across Mistfell and handle the weather reports. I also train greenhorns in the art of cartography. Oh, well, that would have been more useful a while ago, when it wasn't as expensive as it's going to be now. Anyway, cartography, which is the foundation of map reading and navigation. Well, I know what cartography is. Yep, that's 800 now. I felt like I was good on cartography before, and that was before I got those 2 free points recently, so. Could you give me the weather report? It looks to be clear for the next couple of days. It's, okay. Thanks, I guess. I was kind of expecting more from the Port Authority, like, some actual quests and stuff. Maybe something concerning some assassins in the city, but I guess not. Okay, that's just empty. Wow, that was extremely disappointing. But, oh well. I'm going to explore the rest of the city, the northern part specifically, next time. Hopefully we'll find that church or healer or another potion shop perhaps sometime soon. Because I would really like to get rid of these stupid tapeworms. I mean, maybe they're... I'm also... Actually, I'm going to look up if diseases ever go away by themselves just by resting. I feel like that would be valuable knowledge to have. Or if I absolutely have to look for a healer. And I can always fast travel back to the church in East Willow. Actually, maybe I should do that, but I mean, there's obviously going to be some kind of way to heal this in this major town, right? I mean, every possible kind of facility should be present here, so it's just a matter of actually finding it. Anyway, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.